Nice and pretty. Okay. Should load here. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to minimize chat. And here we go. Rated. Okay. And let me just refresh it so it counts. Okay. Find the best move for black. Okay, so let me take a picture of this or evaluate it. So taking a look at material first, it looks to be, we might be down a pawn. Yeah, so we're down a pawn. Our king looks very unsafe, but it might actually be safer than we think. Maybe knight g5 could be a concern for us because then h7 is under attack. But there's no like one move threat that I can see. There shouldn't be any like trickery. But yeah, there's a lot of pressure on us, but yeah, no one move threat. Right, check and I don't think this is a problem. Is it though? Yeah. I guess. Oh wait, what was I looking at? I was looking at this, but I could always just take with the knight, and if he goes here, I can take with the queen. So I think we have time. I don't think there's an immediate threat from white. I know I'm doing this puzzle kind of a weird way, but that'll help me realize that I could play a slow move, for example. But yeah, I don't think there's an instant forced mate or unstoppable mate. Just again, just looking for tricks, but because he could be tricky here, right? This check, but I can always just block things. Yeah, okay. So getting on with attacking now. If this pawn wasn't here, I could trade this, but that just loses a knight. Oh, his queen is under attack, so I could just remove a defender here. But my queen's under attack too. But yeah, it's something to consider. Interesting. This is an interesting position. I can't use that word anymore. Kramnik spoiled it. Yeah, because I could almost give up my queen for these two pieces. It's not worth it, but it's almost workable. Taking the rook, I don't see how that would do anything. I'm really... So there's a bishop. Maybe the point is that we can just take the bishop and survive. Maybe that's all there is to this puzzle. Like, can we survive if we take the bishop? And I already kind of started with that a little bit. That idea, if is there an immediate threat from white? So maybe I can just take the bishop. Now, could he take my bishop? Is that something that I have to worry about? I don't think so. I think I can just recapture and should be fine. If knight g5, I can just go rook c7. Or even just do nothing. So I think we can take the bishop. Or at least that's what I'm thinking so far. So what... Yeah, if he plays knight g5, I think I can just maybe play bishop d7. Oh, maybe not. So I think I'm getting to the crux of what this position is. Can I take the bishop or not? Probably I can, but I just have to account for it. So queen takes a2. Knight g5 is the threat. Is it though? Yeah, it is because of g7. So queen a2, knight g5. Then I have queen d5 check. And let's say king h2. Yeah, then I can play bishop d7. So queen a2, knight g5, queen e5 check. If king h2, then I can play bishop d7. Because I don't have to recapture with the rook. Then if rook d7, then queen d7. And there's no threat here because my knight is protecting. That may be it. So queen a2, knight g5, queen e5 check. If we didn't go queen e5 check, then we have to do something. Well, we can't play bishop d7 there because he can just take. And then after knight takes, there's mate. So I think I solved it, but I want to verify. So queen a2, knight g5, queen d5 check. If he plays f3, I don't think that changes anything. I think I still play bishop d7. Yeah, so that's looking good to me. So is there anything other than knight g5 that I would have to worry about? I don't think I do think I solved it, but let's make sure. What if he immediately puts the knight, what if he puts the knight somewhere else? Say e5. Yeah, that could even be more worrying. But then it's the same deal because after queen d5 check, king h2, I can block with the knight or the bishop. Maybe the knight at this point. And it's the same thing. He would have c4, but I can stay on this and that should be fine. Yeah, then I'm also hitting e5 there. So I think that's going to be it. So and what if he goes this way? Well, it's even worse for him now. Is it though? Hang on. Yeah, so queen a2. So if we go this route, check, then I block, right? Whoa! Fuck! Open up chat. I mouse slipped. And then it said it's not. And then I lose the points. And I bet you I was right the whole time. I'm so angry. I lose 19 points for a mouse slip. I'm going to play what I think that is the right. I don't even know what did I mouse slip? I played e5. I'm going to play what I thought the move was, and it's right, and I'm going to be pissed. And then he just moves the king. Yeah, I'm pissed. I am pissed. That was a mouse slip. I was trying to show arrows. I lose 19 points, and I solved it. I know I'm overly angry about this. But that is so annoying. I solved it. That would have been a new personal best. And it was a mouse slip. That is so freaking frustrating. Oh, I am so angry. If I wasn't on the cusp of a new personal best, I wouldn't care too much. But I put so much time into that, and I was just verifying it, everything. I was about to play it. Probably about another minute of verifying, and then I would have played it. So annoying. My God. I'm so pissed. Holy crap. I am so angry. That is so annoying. The annoying part it's not that I didn't get the point. What's annoying is I lose points for solving it correctly. Ugh. It's like winning a game and then losing points. Oh my God. I'm so angry at that. Jeez, I solved it. I solved it. I was safe. I did everything correctly. Oh, I'm so pissed. I'm just whining, but holy crap. Oh, man. I'm so angry at that. Oh, okay, whatever. I'm pissed though. I'm going to do another one, but holy crap. Urgh. Okay, minimizing chat, doing another one. Jesus. Okay, I'm so angry. Okay, find the best move for white. We have a king and rook and king, rook and pawn endgame here. Find the best move for. I'm tilted as hell though. Urgh. I'm so angry. Okay, can I? This is a good test of my emotions. If this happened in a game somehow, if I touched the wrong piece in a game, could happen. Can I get back on track here? It's my emotions, but holy crap, did that tilt me out? Okay. Find the best move for white. It's hard to erase that though. I'm not good at forgetting the past like that. It's okay. Well, I kind of want to move in front of the pawn. You would think to support the pawn, but I'm just curious if we go king g4 and then rook h2. Then I can go check. I think I solved it already. Boom! Did I just nail it? Did I just nail it? King g4. That was instant, man. King g4, if rook h2, check, Zwischenzug. Let's say he goes king b4, rook h5. Actually, I don't want to put his rook there, his king there. I want to move it because I think there's a better defense for him. But I think I might have nailed it. Dvoretsky Endgame Manual has this type of thing. So king g4, rook h2, king e5 check. So I want him to go here because I think that might be the better defense. So king c4, and then rook h5. He can't play a2 because I will protect a1 if I go h8. Well, he's screwed there, right? I mean, what's he going to do? If he takes on h5, I take on h5, and I'm going to queen. I think I nailed it. I mean, I think this is it. But king, I'm happy with how quick I did it. King g4, rook h2. Yeah, so we give a check on e5. Yeah, it doesn't matter where he puts his king. Rook h5. So here, the best he can try is like a check or something. Oh, no. I remember why I did this. So if he goes a2, I can't. Oh, if he goes a2, then I just queen, I think. I queen. Yeah. Then it's going to be a rook. It's going to be queen against rook, which is going to suck. But technically, it's a win. And if he tries something else, so if I go king g3, rook, what if he doesn't go rook h2? But first of all, let me finish the rook h2 analysis. If he does go rook h2, check, and then here. So if he gives me a check like king g1 or king g2, I just move my king, and it's the same thing, but even better. Okay, so one last thing to look at is king g4. And then if he doesn't play rook h2. So let's say he goes a2. Well, I'm just going to promote. So this is it. Yeah. This is it. I'm happy with how fast I solved this one. I got it. Opening up chat. Okay, 15 points for that. Didn't make up for that stupid mouse slip on the previous puzzle. But at least I solved that really quick, and I'm happy with how quickly I solved it. It's funny because the very first, hello T Street, the very first move that you would consider here is moving the king closer, but I told you, like, I had a feeling like what if I just had a feeling like, what if I go this way? Because cutting, if we cut off his rook, like if my king was here, for example, on G3 right now, if I could go to G3, well, he's screwed. So for me, my instinct is to actually try to cut off the rook. And plus, if I bring the king up, he can just give us checks forever. So, yeah. I'm going to do another one to try to set a new personal best again, but I'm still angry about that first one. Mouse slipping. Oh, man. Okay. Going to minimize chat. Here we go. Another endgame. King and pawn endgame. So this is going to be much harder. This is going to be a pain in the butt. Now, the first move that you would consider is taking on G4. I suspect that that's not going to do anything, but I will look at it, obviously. But I'm just looking at alternative ideas now. Like, let's just say I played C5 or F5 and then GF. There's no way that'll benefit me, right? I don't see how that would ever benefit me. I mean, I guess I get closer, though, right? I get closer to his pawn. And then I wonder if my king is better placed in the sense. So if we do lock these up, my king is better situated than his king. But I think this is a very complex endgame. But I'm tempted to play F5. If he ignores F5, let's say he goes King E3, I just get a protected passed pawn. That's just winning. So he can't ignore it. He has to either take it or push his pawn. And he probably doesn't want to play G5 because then my king seems more active here, right? Or maybe he goes this route, E2. But yeah, I'll have the outside passed pawn there. So I think if I played F5, I think he has to take. And then after I take, then he'll be in time, maybe. No, but he's still not in time, right? He's still not in time. So I'm thinking it's going to be F5. Again, I'll just look at this again, my logic behind it. If he plays G5, I just immediately start advancing my king, right? Unless... Okay, hang on. What if I go F5, if G5, and then King D5, King E2? Well, if he does that, then I'm just going to win this pawn, so he can't do that. Yeah, so F5, if G5, I think I just bring my king up. And... Oh, wait. Did I do this wrong? So F5, G5. I'll do it without the arrows. F5, G5, King D... King D5, King E2. No, yeah, I'm faster, right? Yeah. So I go bing, bang, bing, bang, boom. Bing, bang, boom. No, I was right the first time. Yeah, I think I can catch it. So F5, G5, King D5, King E3, King C4, King D2, King G4, King C2. Well, this is actually kind of tricky. King A3, King B1. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, maybe that isn't winning. Maybe that isn't winning. Oh, but wait, I can zigzag. Once he goes to D2, I might be able to switch. Yeah, then I could switch. So if F5, G5, King D5, King E3, King C4. Yeah, and then King E2, I can then get the opposition. Or King D2 with King D4. Yeah. Okay. And so if he takes, then he gets a move on me. So that's why I think this is a better option for him. And again, he can't ignore them because I'll get a protected passed pawn. So he would, if he can't play g5, because I think, I'll just look at it again, but g5 I think is winning because of this. I go king d4. And so therefore, I think he would have to take, and then he can go king e3, king d5, and then I think he's holding. It looks like so f5, gf, fg, king e3, king d5, king d3, king c5. Yeah, then I think he's holding. I'm not 100% sure though. Is there a way that we could win that, right? King c3. Hang on. Yeah, I was thinking, so if I go back, it won't make a difference. So yeah, I'm not sure though. I don't think this is winning. King b5, king b3. Moving a pawn, I'm not sure would help. a6, a3, a5, a4. King back to c5. Yeah, I don't think I'm making progress with that. So I don't think that works. If he plays g5, I think we're winning. But if he takes, then he has king e3. I don't think I'm winning there. Unless, why am I going here? Maybe I can go just king c5. Why am I going king d5? So f5, gf, king e3, king c5, king d3. There we go. Why was it going here? Well, because it works against g5, and this might even be better against g5 too. But there is a difference in that he might be able to grab that, although I still think I'm faster. I don't know. I think it might be safer if against g5 I do this little maneuver. Yeah, but if I go f5, gf, or this is the same thing. This is the same thing. Yeah, so if he goes king e3, I go king c5, king e3, king b4, king c2. Oh yeah, but then this was, I wasn't sure. Oh yeah, but you know what? After he goes king c2, I go king c4. And then king d2, king d4, king e2, king c4, and I win that. So I think this is right. But if he takes on f5, I go king c5 instead of king d5. I think that's right. And I don't think he can ignore it. Like if he takes and then he pushes the pawn, oh, that's not going to work. I'm going to play that. I'm not even going to look at any other line because that seems to be winning to me. So I'm going to play f5. And it's right. And so he goes to e2, which is interesting. I should have looked at that, but I'm sure this is winning still. So what if I was going to go king c5, but what if I change it up and go king d5 now? We don't want that. Then I'm not making progress. So he's giving him the option of distant. This is distant opposition he got. So he's got distant opposition here. So I guess I would probably continue with king c5. If he goes here, then I get the opposition. Although he gets tempo, he got reserved tempi on that. So if I go king d3, I should probably go after the pawn. Yeah, and then we'll transpose to that earlier position that I talked about. And if he keeps the distant opposition, then I can go after this pawn. So I think it's king c5 still. Yeah, and then here I go king d5. Point being, if he goes king c3, I grab this pawn. And if he goes this, well, if he protects it, then I grab this pawn. Although, let's look at that, because that's a little scary still. So, because he might grab this pawn. In fact, he would be able to. So, ooh, that's actually a little scary. So king d5, king e3, king c5. But yeah, then he'll be a little too slow. Like he could go here, but by the time he gets out of there to grab my pawn, I think I'm faster. Yeah, so I think it's king d5. I don't think this makes sense to go after the a pawn because that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 moves to queen. He'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He'll be faster. So yeah, this makes more sense to me. Yeah, I got it. 18 points. I'm going to open up chat. And with that, that is a new personal best. Well earned after that first puzzle where I mouse flipped after solving it correctly, thinking about it very long. Losing 19 points on that first puzzle drove me mad. But then doing 2 more puzzles and getting them correct anyways. I got 18 points for this last puzzle because it was rated 2637. Yeah, I'm feeling happy about that. I got 3 correct in a row, and these are pretty tough puzzles. And yeah, it makes me feel pretty confident. So my new Lichess puzzle rating high is 2642. Wait, is that right? No, it should be higher than that, I think. Give me a second. Because I don't think it updates when... It's 2660. 2660. So, yeah, very happy about that. So I will end the stream there on a high note. So a recap. This was a great session. So I drew the first game. I played a rapid, and then the second rapid game, I won. Third game, I won. So I'm 2191 Lichess Rapid and 2660 Lichess Puzzles. Almost 2700 there. And I think my thought process was great on all 3 puzzles. So I'm feeling really lucid chess-wise right now. I'm feeling really good. Yeah, I'm feeling strong. So I'm going to end it there. Thanks for watching. I'll peek sit here for a while. And yeah, feeling good. Okay, see you next time.